All right, so we are, I'm sorry, welcome to Kendra's Artistic Crochet Designs. And we are going to do our second half of our third snowflake. And this is what it looks like so far. You see it? Looks beautiful. All right. Now, now we're going to start decreasing, okay, on both ends. And you're going to slip stitch instead of, we're going to chain one and turn, okay? Chain one and turn, and now you're going to slip stitch in the first two stitches, which those are double crochets you're slipping stitching in. In the single, the next one is a single, you're going to start your falling leaf stitch right there. So that is a single and two doubles. In this row, we need 6 blue. So that was 1. And then we need 6 of these. Let's see. There's 2. 3. And the round before this was 25 squares. There, we're going down to 24 squares on this round, too. So now the squares will be going down because we're decreasing squares. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 2 more. 5. 6. All right, now we need to go to white, and we need 5 white next. We're going to carry this blue with us. All right, so now we need to put 5 white in here. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And now we need to go back to blue. Let's see. Bring that white forward. Yeah, that works. We're going to bring the white forward and the blue backs. Alright, so now we need 2 blue. So there's 1. And 2. So we're going back to the white. Well, maybe we're doing them. Alright. We should have taken care of that. And now we need 5 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. and 5, and then we're going to finish this off with 6 blue. And there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And then we're going to slip stitch the first stitch right here. And there you go. Alright, you're going to chain 1 and turn. That was row 26. And like I said, there's 25 squares. And this is what it looks like, row 26. Alright, so let's mark that off. And come on, stay up there. Alright, so row 27, or chain 1 and turn. Oh, wait a minute. Right there. Alright, we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches to start out the row, and then we're going to put a blue in. And then we need 3 white. So we're going to bring the white up. And I probably should have, hang on a second. I probably should have taken that white all the way across on row 26. It always, I don't know why I second guess myself on that. It always looks better when you do it that way. Because yes, there is, you could see it here, but you cover that up with the border. So, alright, now, bring this white, and we're going to slip stitch, and then, there you go. And this actually looks better this way. So let's put the 3 whites and 1 blue and 3 white so far for row 27. And then we need to change to blue and put one blue in. And then we need to change back to white, and now we need 5 whites. Alright, so there's 2. 3. 4. And 5. And now we need 3 blue. So let's change to blue. So here we go. Here's 3 blue. And then we're going to change back to white and put 5 white in. Okay, so there's 2. 3. 4. 5, and then we're back to blue. 1 blue. Then back to white. And we need 3 white. 3 white and 1 blue will finish this up. Yes, white, blue. And the 1 blue. And slip stitch to the first stitch. There you go. Now I've carried that white all the way through, and I think it's better if you just carry it all the way through. But there it is, row 27, completely finished. Alright. Now, we'll get ready for row 28. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch the first 2 stitches. And then start our block in the next one. Alright, and we need 4 blue. So that was 1. 2. 3. And 4. 4 blue to start out with. We're going to go to white. Bring this blue forward. And we need 5 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Now we need 1 blue. Bring that forward. It's 1 blue, 2 white. So we need 2 white here. Whoops. I put that in the wrong stitch. Alright. And we need 1 blue. And then we need 5 white. 5 white and 4 blue will finish this up, this row. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's see. Now we'll go back to the blue. And now we need 4 blue. So there's 1. 2. 3. and 4, and slip stitch to that next stitch, and that is done. And that is row 28. Yep. All right. Let's mark that one off. Now row 29. We need to chain 1 and turn. And we need to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches and start our block in the next. And we need 3 blue. So there's 2. And 3. And we need 5 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. So now we're going to switch to our blue here. And we need 1 blue. Now switch back to white. Okay, so actually in the next 5, we're going to do blue, white, blue, white, blue. So we're going to be switching back and forth for the next 5 stitches, or next 5 squares. So there's the blue. Go back to the blue. There we go, there's a white. And now we're going to do another blue. And then another white. And now we're back to blue. Now we're going back to the white, and we're going to finish this row up with 5 white and 3 blue. So there's 3. Four. 5. Going back to the blue, and we'll put 3 blue in. So there's 1, 2, and 3. Slip stitch in that first stitch right there. Alright, so there we go. We have now 21 squares on row 29, and 29 is finished. Alright, so let's mark that off. And now we need to do row 30. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. Alright, now we need a slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, and then start our square in the third. In this row, we're going to start out with 2 blue. So we need to make another blue. And then we're going to change the white. Blue comes forward, white goes here. Alright. So now we need 5 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Alright, now we need a blue and 4 white and a blue. So, let's put a blue in here. Now we need 4 white. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll go back to the blue. And now we need a blue in here. And we're going to finish this off by putting 5 white and 2 blues in this row. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. All right. All right, now we're going to finish this off with 2 blues. Slip stitch here. And there we go. And there is row 30. Awesome. All right. Row 30 is finished. Row 30 has 20 squares in it. Chain 1 and turn, and we'll start row 31. So we are going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, and then we're going to start our square in the next. And then we only have 1 blue there, and then we're going to white. So we need to put 5 white in here next. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, and now we need a blue, 2 white, and a blue. Yeah. Blue, 2 white, and a blue. All right. Here's a blue. 2 white. Okay, a blue and 2 white then. Yeah, and now it makes sense to me now. Okay, there's the blue. Now we need 2 more white. And another blue. And now I need 5 white. So there's 1. 5 white and a blue is going to finish this up. So there's 2. 3. 4. 5. And now I need a blue in here. Yeah, finish that up. And then slip stitch to this stitch. And we are finished with row 31. That's awesome. All right. So row 31 is finished. And then we are going to start row 32. Alright, so we're going to chain 1 and turn. So we're going to slip stitch, and then we need a blue. We're actually going to put 6 blues in here to start out with. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. So 32 is going to be an easy row. So it is 6 blue, 6 white, and 6 blue. Thus, we are down to 18 squares. Alright, so now we're going to switch to white. And now we're going to put 6 white on here. So there's 1. 2. 3. 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so now we're going to switch over to blue. And then we're going to put 6 blue on here now. So there's 2. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Should have a total of 18 squares. And this is what it looks like now. That is awesome. Alright, so now that was row 32. So let's mark that off. 33 is next. So we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we are going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And start off with our blue. And we're doing 5 blue. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5, and we're going to switch off to the white, and we need 3 white, 1 blue, and 3 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. There's the blue. Now we need to go back to 3 white again. There's 2. and 3. Switch back over to blue, and we're going to finish this row off by putting 5 blue in. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Alright, and there we go. That is row 33 with 17 squares. And we get to mark that one off as well. 33 finished. What happened? Goodness. Alright, chain 1 and turn. And we're going to start this row off by slip stitching in the first 2 stitches. And then starting our blue, we're going to start this row off with 2 blues. So there's 1. 2. And 2 white. There's 1. And 2. And we need another blue. And now we need 6 white. Switch off to the white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. And then we need a blue. And we're going to finish this row off by putting 2 white and 2 blue in. So here's the second white one. Back to the blue. And now we just need 2 blue to finish this row off. And there we go. There's row 34 completely finished. And we're on our way to 35. Alright, gonna chain 1 and turn. We're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And we need 4 blue. So we're going to start with the blue here. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. Now we need to switch to the white. So let's bring that blue forward. Okay, I need 3 white next. It's 3 white, 1 blue, and 3 white. So there's 1, 2, 3. Now let's switch over to blue. And now we need a blue right here. Alright, switch back over to white. And now we need 3 white. Alright, there's 2. And 3. And now we need 4 blue to finish this off. So there's 1. 2. 3, and 4. And there it is. Row 35. Yay! We have already done 10 rows. Alright, so now we're going to get ready for 36. Oh, the whole thing fell on me. Alright, so 36. We're going to chain 1 and turn our work. And slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And start. We need 1 blue, 2 white. So a blue, bring that forward, bring the white in. So now we need 2 white. And then 1 blue. And then back to the white, and now we need 6 white. So there's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. And we need a blue, a 2 white, and a blue to finish this off. Back to the white. Alright, now I need 2 of them. And then go back to 1 blue, and that will finish it off. Slip stitch in this stitch, And there is row 36. And that is 14 squares in row 36. So let's go to green next. Uh, 14 squares, I didn't mean rows. 14 squares in row 36. Alright, so alright, chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches like we always do. And then start our square, and we're going to need 3 blue to start out with. So there's 1. Two, 3, and then we need 3 white next. One, two, three, and we're going back to the blue, and we need 1 blue in here. Back to the white. And now we need 3 blue. That's 2. And 3. And go back to the blue and put 3 blue in to finish off this row. So there's 3 blue, and then, oh, wait a minute. I don't know, why did I do that? We're going to finish this off. Slip stitch here. And now we are done with rows 37. Alright. So row 37 is finished. And now we're getting ready for 38. So, chain 1 and turn. This is looking pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, and we're going to start 37 with 3 blue. And now we need 2 white, 2 blue, 2 white. So let's bring that white in. So 2 white. Now we go back to the blue. We need 2 blue. And then let's go back to the white and put 2 white in. And then we're going to finish this off with 3 blue in the end to finish this row off. Alright, and now we are slip stitch here, and 38 is completely done too. And there's 38. You can see what it looks like now. So cool. Alright. So there's 38. 39 is next. We are going to be down to 11 squares in 39. So we are really coming to the end of this thing. Come on. All right. Alright, so we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches, and in 39 we are starting out with 2 blue, so there's 1, 2, and we need to go to the white. We need 2 white, one and 2, and we are going back to blue, and we need 3 blue, so there's 1, 2, and 3. Go back to the white. We need 2 white. We're going to finish this off with 2 white and 2 blue. So there's 1. 2. Now 2 blue. 1 and 2. And there is row 39. And we will be getting ready for row 40 then. Chain 1 and turn our work. Alright, let's start our slip stitching. And we're going to start off row 40 with 2 blue. And then we need 1 white. And now we need 4 blue. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now we need 1 white and 2 blue to finish this off. And then slip stitch there, and that is row 40, all completely finished. Alright, 4 more rows on this page. So chain 1 and turn our work. Alright. We need to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. And then we're going to start row 41 off with 1 blue. And it looks like we're going to do blue, white, blue in these 3 stitches. So we're going to hang on. There we go. Alright. So we're going to white now. And then we need a blue. And now we need 3 white. So there's 1, 2, and 3. And we need a blue, white, blue to finish it off. So the last 3 stitches will be blue, white, blue. Well, let's go back to the white. And then back to the blue. And there is 41. All right. The black one. All right. So now 42 is going to be an easy row because 42 is just 8 blues. So we're going to blue all the way across. So let's chain 1 and turn our work and slip stitch in the first 2 because now we are down to 8 squares. And we're carrying this white with us still because I need the white for the next row. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Slip stitch here, and there is row 42. So 43, we are going to chain 1 and turn. Alright. And we are going to slip stitch the first 2 stitches. In 43, we are starting out with 2 blues. So there's 1. 2, we need a white. A white, blue, white is in the next one. So we're going to do white, blue, white. I don't want that white to come up out of there. Need that to stay buried. Come on. And now we're going back to the white. Oh, come on. And then we're going to finish this row off by putting 2 blue at the end. And I'm going to need to see what the rest of this is real quick. So we are going to need to carry that white 1 more time. 2 more times. Alright. So row 44, another easy row. We're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch first 2 stitches and start our square in the 3rd. Okay, so we are doing 6 because there's only 6 squares in this row, and I'm carrying this white still. We're going to do all 6 blue. One, two, three, 4. 5 and 6. This is 44 rows. What we have for 44 rows right now. And I will be back to do the last few rows with you. So we are going to do the last 5 rows. In row 45, we're going to chain 1 and turn. And we're going to slip stitch. And then we need a blue to start out with. One blue. And then we need 3 white. There's 1. 2. 3. And then we need another blue. And I'm not going to carry that weight any further than that, because this is the last time we're using the weight. Yeah. And there we go. Row 45. Now, like I said, that's the last time we're using that weight. So I'm going to cut that off. We don't need that weight anymore. And now I'm going to chain 1 and turn. We are down to 5. That row was 5, by the way, 5 squares. And we're going to slip stitch in the first 2 stitches. What's going on with this? Alright. And then we're putting 4 squares on here, and they're all blue. And then we're going to slip stitch into this stitch here. Come on. And there we go. So we have 4 blue there. Chain 1 and turn. Slip stitch in the first 2. And this is row 47. And we're going to have 3 blue in this row. Is it 3? Hang on, there's something wrong. So there's, yes, right there. Okay, that's right. So that's the last one. I don't think I put that in the right place. Oh, I know what I did. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, now that makes sense. I'm didn't put this in the right stitch. Now we slip stitch here, chain 1 and turn, and we're going to slip stitch up the first 2, and now we're putting 2 blue in. So there's 1, and 2, slip stitch that stitch, chain 1 and turn, and now we need to slip stitch up to the stitch that we need to get in, which this is the last stitch right here. And slip stitch there, and we are done. And there is the whole diamond. Look how beautiful that is. That is so beautiful. All right. So we will be back to do the border on this diamond. Okay, so we are going to put a border on our diamond. I'm going to start in the corner. So we're slip stitching, and I'm going to put 2 half double crochets in this corner. I'm going to finish that corner when I come back around there. Okay. So now we are doing a half double crochet in each stitch. So we come over here and we're just gonna, let's put 2 in there, because that is that's a double crochet. And then right here we're just gonna put 1 because we just put all those stitches in the 1 stitch. So you're going to be doing this 2, 1, 2, 1, all the way down. Yeah. So that's what you're going to do. When you get to the corner, you're going to do 2 half double crochet, chain 2, 2 half double crochet, and when you get the rest of the way around here, you're going to finish this corner off with 2 half double crochet and a chain 2, or so I will see you at the end of this round. Okay, so I wanted to tell you that when you're putting these in, you want to make sure. On mine, I ended up with 40 or 41 on each side before you got to the corners, and that's before the corners. So in between the corners, I put 40. Just make sure whatever number you put, you're putting it on all the sides. So I think we went over that when we made squares on Tuesdays. It's important, otherwise it isn't going to come out right. So row 2 is done. Chain 1 and put 2 half double crochets in this corner. Alright. we are going to do front loop only, and you're just going to put a half double crochet in front loop only, all the way around, and the corners will still be the same. The corners are 2 half double crochet, chain 2, 2 half double crochet. So I will meet you at the end of this round. Okay, now for our last row of this border, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn our work. Okay, so you're going to see, this is actually the front of the work here, and you'll see that this little design that half double crochet made, I love it. Alright, in the corner here, you're going to put 3 single crochets in there. Okay, and now we are doing back loop only. I'm putting a single crochet in the back loop only. And so you'll see that it's making this design, and it kind of makes it look like it's framing it. I love it. So back loop only, we're single crocheting. This is the last row. When you get to the corner, you're just going to put 3 single crochets in the corners. Okay? And I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with these with me. And we're going to make another one, and then I'm going to, in the next couple weeks, in the next week or so, I'm going to teach you how to sew these together. So we're going to kind of sew these together as we go. And so we're going to do that. And then we have one more snowflake to make. And we will be doing that next week. And I just really love the way these are coming out. They are so beautiful. So I want to thank you guys for watching, and have a great day, and bye bye now.